All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of Transy Guys here at the Dugout pregame show for your Transy baseball team. Thank you guys. If you're here for the first time, if you've been here since the beginning, all the way back to yesterday, welcome back. Yesterday, big victory against the number 12 ranked Denison Big Red.
Yes,
Come from behind. It's funny, Hudson Chastain was our guest yesterday, comes up huge with the clutch walk-off.
Yep.
Max and I talked yesterday, patient hitter, good hitter. What happens? Big time player come up in big time situations, sits, waits, goes the other way, just like we talked about, like we research things, or like we watch a lot of baseball.
I watch a lot of tape of Hudson every day.
I think everyone needs to.
Yeah.
So today, episode 2, we got our next guest, another person of the sidearm brigade here, like Max Medley. You know, everyone for the sidearm brand, I guess.
Yeah.
Evan Patrick, how you doing today, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Good to have you back. Heard you were a little ill yesterday.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's going around here. So, obviously you watched yesterday. Everyone's a huge fan now. So we'll ask some of the same questions. We'll get to know you a little bit more. Why Transy?
I chose Transy mainly for baseball. Not a huge academic, but the school also was a big factor. The business program is really good at Transy, and it's definitely great connection-wise, getting a job after college.
Oh, yeah. Agree 100%. So, Pat, favorite baseball moment so far in your career?
Probably favorite baseball moment was winning the conference championship my senior year in high school, as well as winning the first sectional championship, which hopefully we can win the first conference championship here at Transy too this year.
And you're from Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I think we all know Max's thoughts on Indiana, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that a little later. So we talked earlier a little bit. You pitch from that sidearm slot. Have you always pitched from that sidearm angle?
I have, yeah. I actually wasn't really a pitcher until my junior year of high school. My summer ball coach, Jay Lair, he's Lance Lynn's pitching coach, Drew Storen's pitching coach, kind of was messing around with me one day at practice and had me try it. Worked on it in summer ball, and it worked out well. And then I did it basically from there on out. Got recruited by a few schools and ended up here.
I mean, no big deal, but that was kind of a big time name drop there.
Lance Lynn.
I like that. That was pretty. I mean, no big deal. You just slid that right in there. That was good.
Patrick, too.
That was good. Evan Patrick, that guy can throw that on his resume as well. So you're coming back this year from an injury. Do you mind telling us a little bit, kind of what that rehab was like, what you kind of had to put into it, either mentally and physically? Obviously, working with probably the best athletic training and sports med staff in the country.
Yeah, no doubt. I had ulnar nerve surgery last November. After my freshman season, sat out all of last year, got a medical hardship. Basically was in the training room or in physical therapy every single day for the last, I don't know, probably 12 months or so. Definitely a big shout out to our training staff, Nick, Krista, Kyle, of course. Basically worked with Kyle every single day. Yeah, it was definitely tough sitting out the entire season, traveling with everybody, not getting to play, but good learning experience too. Getting to learn the game a little bit more and seeing the other side of the game
But you're
from the coach's perspective.
But you're feeling strong now.
Yeah,
feeling
I feel
Feeling
good now.
Perfect.
So, Pat, high pressure situation, you got a 3-2 count. You're trying to strike the guy out or get him out. What pitch you going to?
Definitely going to the slider with
Yeah.
Big slider.
Slider, yeah.
Is that like your Mariano Rivera cutter? Like that's your pitch?
Yeah, you could say that, or I just don't throw very hard, so the fastball's not working.
Awesome. Got that change-up velocity. So I kind of learn a lot about every player, follow you on Twitter, kind of get to know about you. Your Twitter feed is full of very useful agricultural information. So when I wake up and I see you tweeting that soybean futures are up, I'm pumped.
Yes.
If you could be a farmer and do one crop or animal, what would it be?
I would definitely do soybeans and then probably corn the next year and rotate it every other year.
Is there a reason or just?
Yeah, it's good to rotate the crop to maintain soil efficiency every year.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
We'll get more on kind of Indiana and the agricultural landscape later, but what are your plans after graduating from being a Transy guy? You're a Transy guy.
Yeah, actually my plans are to get a degree in turf science from hopefully Penn State. Still looking for other schools, and hopefully run my own golf course as a course superintendent one day, or maybe work on a baseball field, but definitely something within the grass and agriculture.
Wow, you got a job this summer.
Yeah, I'll be working in Rhode Island at a golf course called Shelter Harbor. It's in Charlestown, Rhode Island, right off the coast. Should be a pretty cool experience over on the East
And you get a
Coast.
cool internship, from what I've heard, from our time spent together coming up this summer, right?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this past summer, I worked at Cricket Stick, which is a PGA course in Carmel, Indiana.
Very cool. Very cool. Doing big things. You know, getting back to Max's love of the state of Indiana, has the sun ever come out in West Lafayette, Indiana?
You know,
I've been there numerous times, and it's gray and dark and cold all the time.
Yeah, I actually had 2 brothers and a sister that both went to school at Purdue, and every time I went there, I think it was gray and cloudy. I went for a football game this past fall, and it was miserable.
So it's so the jury's still out. We don't know if the sun's actually
Yeah,
ever
no,
come out.
I've actually never seen it come out. So
I mean, Indiana, it's not really the people. My grandmother and my mother hailed from there as well as you. You guys are great people, but it's just the
It's the sun.
place. It's the
100%. No,
Okay,
I agree,
okay.
I agree.
What's your favorite part about Transy being located in downtown Lexington? There's not many schools that are in a big city. You know, we have over 300,000 people, and we're right downtown in the middle of it. What's your favorite part?
Definitely gives a small school a little bit of a bigger school environment with so many people being around. I like you can walk, go get food downtown. You can walk to Rupp Arena if you want to go watch UK. I'm not a big UK fan, but I do love college basketball and the atmosphere that it brings.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
So now let's get started with our 3 up, 3 down segment. Just quick 3 questions, kind of either or here, and we'll go.
Yeah. All right. Wendy's or McDonald's, Pat?
Wendy's.
Yeah.
That's obvious. That's
Yeah.
a great choice there. Pebble Beach or St. Andrews?
Probably St. Andrews, big link style golf.
Your links?
fan.
Oh man, I lose. I would love to play it. I lose too many golf balls for link style. But obviously, if I play Pebble Beach, it'd probably be in the ocean anyway.
Yeah,
so it really
I'd probably
wouldn't
lose more balls than it'd be cost.
Right,
the
right.
cost would just not work out.
Strikeout or ground out?
Ground out. Gotta get
You gotta
everyone
get
else
the
involved.
sidearm. Guys, yeah.
Gotta get everyone else
Is
involved.
that? I mean, is that what you guys aim for?
Yeah, because
I
I
mean,
don't strike very
strikeouts
many
are-
A
people out.
strikeout's about. You get a strikeout, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. If you had a choice, Purdue wins a football national championship or basketball national championship.
Definitely basketball. I just don't think football is realistic.
Just
at all.
because
Right.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Just because Indiana basketball.
Yeah. Plus, then you can just rub it in UK fans. No offense.
Purdue got robbed last year.
I agree.
Keto show. Anyways, coffee or orange juice?
Coffee, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, like a pot a day.
Really?
Yeah, big coffee fan.
Wow. It's just straight coffee, or do you
Straight
like
black
mix it?
coffee? Just black
Nothing.
coffee.
Wow. All right.
Love coffee.
Cool. All right. Best person to share a bus seat with on the trip. We got some trips in the HCAC. We're going to Tennessee this year for a road trip. Best person to share a seat with.
Before you answer this, he sits by
I
himself.
sit by
so it might
myself.
be-
I've sat by myself since I was a freshman.
Yeah.
How are you that big time on a team this large to
He
get your own
sits,
seat?
he sits in the front of the bus.
I wouldn't call it big time because I sit behind Getsy. So
Right.
I don't know if it's a big time thing, but I've figured out that's how you get your own
It's a
seat.
big time
Wow.
move.
It is a big time move. Yeah, it's a veteran move that I made freshman year.
That is. That's. I mean, that takes.
First
that's-
one to get dinner too.
Yeah.
That's the best. Obviously, that's a veteran move right there. All right. Last question here. We asked Heidi yesterday. We'll ask you. What's it going to take for Transy to get to the top of the HCAC and win?
I think it's going to take our offense just continue being how they are and putting the runs up, and then obviously our pitching staff is going to have to limit teams in the HCAC. But I also think it was big for us to go in the conference tournament and see that every team's going to bring that winning mentality, especially when you get into tournament play. We saw obviously with Defiance and Anderson last year, they both came out ready to go, and nobody's flat.
All right. I think that's it. That wraps it up here with Evan Patrick. Thanks for stopping by. Obviously,
Thank
it
you,
took you away
guys.
from your fungo duties
Yeah.
for today, but it's okay. So yeah, this is we got a doubleheader today against
Doubleheader
Denison. Going to be 60 degrees outside. I don't know if you saw it yesterday. It was a high of 33, so we're really excited for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It was pretty cold. So Max,
Yeah. Thank
Always.
you guys. We
Yeah.
get 2 wins today.
let's
Yes,
get 2
sir.
more. Like I said, come out to Whitaker Bank. Beautiful day. See you guys.